Well, you know, more and more we're being told that it's important to have our temperatures taken. I know I've had my temperature taken going into a restaurant, but it can be a little cumbersome. So our next guest is going to tell us about a genius discovery that he's come up with that'll take some of that cumbersome element away from having your temperature taken. Welcome, Puya.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So tell me, I see it right behind you there. What is RapidScreen? This is not a handheld thermometer. Tell us what it is.
Yeah, in its simplest form, it's a temperature automated kiosk, and it's really intended just to take individuals' temperatures quickly and efficiently and determine if they have a potential chance for a fever. As we all know, COVID-19 that's one of the symptoms. And it's a faster and easier method than the handheld method. And hopefully it's going to try and get businesses back into the workforce and reduce that curve. I'll actually show it to you guys if you want to see a little quick demo.
Sure, I'd love to.
Cool.
Please step closer. Too close. Temperature normal.
And right there.
Wow, that is fantastic. So it's immediate. It is able to be in a kind of a kiosk setting, as you said. So have you found that businesses are really accepting this and really getting great results?
Absolutely. We've got a huge demand really in the business office spaces, manufacturing, production, and actually, in your neck of the woods, Rialto PD and City of Rancho Cucamonga purchased a few.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's great to know. And how accurate is it, though? Is it, because I know, as you said, the handheld is cumbersome, but this is so quick. How accurate is it?
Yeah, it's actually very accurate. We've measured it to be 0.54 Fahrenheit threshold, which is really double the accuracy as most products that are out there. So it is kind of offering the same or better accuracy as most systems out there.
I love it. And as a kiosk, it can, of course, be, you know, different heights to, you know, either on a table or standing freestyle. But I understand you were inspired to create this by a personal experience you had with COVID-19. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so back in January, I actually came down with COVID. It was a really terrible experience, and luckily I recovered. But after the recovery, I wanted to, you know, get my business back into shape, bring my employees back, as well as find a way where I can potentially help other businesses succeed like us. And that's where the idea of RapidScreen came to fruition.
It's so genius. So I'm assuming it's affordable for businesses. It certainly takes out the middleman where you have to have a human hold a hand thermometer. It can be freestanding, right?
Absolutely. I mean, when you factor in all the costs of having someone there 8 hours a day, or if not more, they obviously have to take breaks. So that cost can really kind of exponentially grow on a month-to-month basis. This is a one-time cost, and it keeps things safe and effective, whereas you don't have to worry about the social distancing issues.
And exactly, and it's contact-free, as we're being told we must stay our distance. So as long as you're close enough, and it lets you know, I heard that that little beep there, so it lets you know if you're the right amount of space behind it or in front of it in order to get your temperature taken. It's a genius idea.
Yeah.
And have you started, I know you said you have some locally, but it must be gaining a lot of popularity across the country.
Definitely. Across the country, we've sold it to many Fortune 500 companies, government establishments. I mean, you name it, any business that's really trying to bring their workforce back into their office spaces, their manufacturing, their warehouses. This is the most ideal scenario, and it's extremely effective.
Well, I love it. What a genius idea. I'm so glad you're healthy now, but out of that unfortunate illness came this brainchild. It's your silver lining. So glad to see it. Thank you, Puya, for joining us. And RapidScreen definitely will be a real game changer.
Absolutely. We hope so. Thank you so much for having me again.
Thank you.